something. Come on. Ah! Swing and a miss.
There's a lot of spawn coming.
Don't throw it wide.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Season 12 saw these two top 4 mainstays nose to nose, fighting for another World Series berth to notch in their belts. They return again to the big stage to do battle, and there's no shortage of explosive potential. These newly designed and long overdue young guns of this league look to enact revenge and return to the big dance for the first time in 4 seasons. Opposite them is the ever-present and insanely balanced GOAT candidate who aims to get back to title-winning ways and re-establish league dominance. Luke Archer and Forward Wisconsin tango with Lazy and the Tokyo Black Jackals. Welcome to the XBL semifinals.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into another production of the Cross-Platform Baseball League. My name is Weaver for Prez. I'm flying solo tonight as we call more games between Lazy and Luke Archer. This is the XBL semifinals. It's a best of 7. Luke and his Wisconsin forward are up 3-1 on the Tokyo Black Jackals. So we'll see game 5 at least tonight. If Luke wins, that's it. He's going on to the Season 13 World Series. Maybe Lazy puts up that comeback and forces a decisive Game 7 at a later date. So either 1 or 2 games tonight. We will see what that brings. If you haven't checked in on the series thus far, it was all Luke. Games 1, 2, and 3. The offense absolutely nutty for the Wisconsin forward. And then in Game 4, you're thinking 3 games of dominance from the forward. Offense. This could be a sweep of Lazy, no less. It was the pitching, the low velocity pitching of King Flip and the Black Jackals out of the hand of Lazy that kept him in that game, shut down Luke completely to force another broadcast here. With that said, I'm not going to keep you waiting too long here in the pregame. We want to get into these electric matchups. It's Game 5 of the XBL semifinals between Luke and Lazy coming right up. I'm going to go let them know they're good to go. I'll see you in a moment. And here we go, folks. It's Apple Field, the home of the Black Jackals, for the first time in this organization's history, not playing at Sakura Hills, rather. First pitch is going to come into David Gruber. Has had a better night in night 2 than he did night 1. He's going to try and start us off with something in the gap. Jacko Yako dives. It's off his glove. Just like that, Luke, he's got a runner in scoring position. The Wisconsin forward looking to start us off with a bang. Didn't even give me a moment to talk about the pitching matchup. Looks like it's fast bow. Remember, rotations are reset in Game 5, so these players able to use whoever they want. Perhaps a little curious not to see King Flip, the only pitcher in this on this entire pitching staff that has dealt with the forward effectively. Angie Affleck, shallow right. There's Larry Lanky. He doesn't drop it. So that'll be out number 1. And you know, with Luke, with his starting rotation, you can never, ever predict it. I'd be curious to see. I didn't catch who was on the lineup card. We'll find out in a couple of outs. Here's Platarinkos, having a beautiful postseason. Goes after the hanging curve. Oinkman has to get there. He does. Throw goes into second. Gruber back. So 2 down, a line out, a fly out. Now Fighting Bob LaFollette steps into the plate. 17 RBIs in this postseason. Swing and a miss. Luke perhaps not liking the call. Lazy going a bit outside with a fastball. Here's a payoff pitch out of the hand of Fastbow, a changeup. Luke swipes at it, softly out to Yako, and that'll end the frame. So the leadoff double is stranded in scoring position. Here's Jacko Yako, the man of the hour. It's Hodag Hangelson. So first time through the rotation, it was Candace Lauderberry getting the Game 1 call. Now second time through the rotation, it's Hangelson, who pitched in Game 3, if I'm not mistaken. And pitched well. There's Yako turning on an inside fastball out to Gruber. Curveball taken by Cornbread Connor, number 2 hole hitter, third baseman, over to LaFollette. Didn't hit the ground there, so that's caught in the air. Hangelson looking for a quick inning, but he falls behind 2-0 to Bun Bun's potty mouth, now 3-0. Has to deliver a strike. He does. Couple of good strikes. Brings him to a full count situation. Way inside. No chance. Lazy swinging at that one. So a 2-out walk. Lazy going to look to punish. 2-out walk, the ultimate offense. Got a change up to drill there, but was too early. Drills the fastball, rather, past the glove of Akanamawak and LaFollette. So now 2 outs, 2 aboard for Bear Jones facing the lefty. Very late, 101 miles an hour, a quick 0-2 count, high fastball taken. Luke working very quickly here, trying to go up the middle. There's Platarinkos, fires. He gets out of the inning. A walk and a single, both stranded. To the second we go. Here's Nope. Hung that curveball a little bit. Luke got soft contact, almost got it down the line, but stopped in foul territory. Went the other way with that slider. That fastball, he reaches for it, may earn himself a hit here. It will bounce in front of Yako. There's another leadoff hit. This time, Luke gonna look to make good on his table setting. He's got Gadwall here. Hammers the fastball. Deep right center, way back there, to the wall, off the wall. Luke waving around his runner. The throw to the plate, not in time. The Wisconsin forward strike first. Single and a double. Not much speed on those 2 hitters, but that one perfectly placed in the deepest part over there. Here's Minetawak on Akanamawak. Curveball hammered into the glove of Pretzel Lazy. He's going to get 2 here. So Gadwall with the RBI double. She's erased. She thought that one was going over the head of Pretzel. It did not. A soft grounder to Connor, and that's how this inning ends with a forward. Take a 1-0 lead. Quickly 0-2 as Lazy fouls away a curveball low in the zone. Pitch from Hengelson just outside. Goes down and gets the changeup near his ankles. Hits it into left center field and should have himself extra bases. In there at second with a double. Lazy looking to tie this game up quickly. Here's Don't Wink Man. That line out double play potentially looming large. As you certainly wanted to add on there and get some separation. Now all of a sudden Lazy, he's threatening here, but he's going to fly into an out number 1. Bringing up Paddle Pretzel, pitcher on deck. Goes after the curve. Similar spot. Lazy freezes the runner. Dalrymple has it, and there's 2 down. So it'll need to be a hit from the pitcher for Lazy to convert on his leadoff double. But he falls behind. 3-0, the nightmare scenario. Swinging 3-0 is Lazy. Got a pitch to Fast Bow. He thought he could handle now. Count runs full. Pitch front. Oh, right down the pipe, but too fast. It gets past the bat of Lazy. Luke playing with fire. He lives to talk about it. And both players have stranded a leadoff double in the first 2 innings. Here's Hengelson himself going after a fastball. He's going to fly out. Back to the top of the order, David Gruber. Doubled on the first pitch of the game, I believe. Off the glove of Yakko. See Lazy favoring that curveball. That was something he found a lot of success with in game number 4. His 1 victory thus far. 1-2 to Gruber, hammered up the middle. Outfield was shallow, so he'll give a courtesy throw, but it may sail, and it does. A huge mistake from Lazy grants Gruber second base. Not a play he had any way to make with Gruber's speed. You know, maybe if that's the pitcher hitting that ball, you make that play, but the wild throw could be very costly. And it'll be a changeup to Affleck. She doesn't miss it. Deep left center into the pen. It's 3-0 forward. She high-fives with Platarinkos, driving Gruber in on the bomb. And here's Platarinkos. Do they go back-to-back? It's got some carry. Deep. Gone. The lead is now 4-0. Fastbow getting lit up here in the 3rd. Delivers a changeup to Fighting Bob. That one's hit hard as well, but it'll be to Jones. So 2 down now. After the back-to-back jacks. Here's Nope. Luke very aggressive early. Oh, another one off the glove of Jacko Yakko. That's twice in the first 3 innings. And it grants some extra time here in this inning for Gwendolyn Gadwall, who had the first RBI of the game on the double to right center field. Healthy diet of curveballs, but falling behind is Lazy. He's going to switch to a changeup. Going after it is Luke into center. So the mistake from Yakko on the slide leads to 2 on, 2 out. For Manitowok Akanamawak, strike 1. 41 pitches thus far for Fastbow and tense. There's the changeup. There's a hammer deep left center. Yakko has to fly. It's off his glove again. 1 is in. 2 are in. Akanamawak headed to 3rd. He'll go back. It's a 6-0 lead for the forward. Jacko Yakko can't catch a break. That rattles Fastbow. Lazy going to have to think about his options here, pitching staff-wise. This is an elimination game early in a series, something he just hasn't dealt with much. This could be another RBI. It's down in front of Yakko. 7-0 will be your score. Folks, there's 2 outs in the top of the third. Things getting ugly. Swing and a miss, Hangelson. He led off this inning. The forward have batted around. He hammers it left center field. Yakko doesn't even make the attempt this time. There's just not enough trust. Coming around is the runner. It's 8-0. Hangelson, he may challenge for third. Hangelson is in there. It's a triple. The forward fans realizing what could be happening here as Gruber swings and misses. The forward have come to ball today. 8-0 in the top of the third. This one going up the middle. Stopped by Pretzel. On to first. Out by a step. Could have been the 9th run. Remember that one. If Lazy can get back in this thing. But what an inning for the Wisconsin forward. Scoring 7 times. Batting around. And then some. There's a hit up the middle from Lazy looking to respond. Hodag Hangelson, how can you not be locked in after an RBI triple and 2 scoreless innings? Don't ask me. The 1-2 to Cordbread Connor is outside, so a 2-2 count. Leads to another single. The Black Jackals have only lost 1 playoff series in their entire franchise history, not looking to have that happen now. Against the 5 seed Luke Archer. Hammered! And Lazy is back in this thing. That one is sailing out there to the bleachers. Above the bullpen, Potty Mouth goes yard. It's 8-3. So some breathing room for Lazy. Some breathing room for the Jackals. As the dreaded mercy had to be creeping into Lazy's mind. Now, Luke would need 5 runs to get there, as that's fouled away. Wacky Wanda. Oh, that fastball just clips the top of the zone. That's a big out for Luke. After surrendering 2 singles and a dinger to give the Black Jackals some life. Softly hit, Platarinkos. Easy throw for him. And now it's Hangelson who's starting to lose stamina, to lose his velocity and such. But he gets out of the inning after the 3-run bomb. The damage done, however, Lazy keeping himself afloat for the time being. Here's Angie Affleck. Fastball still in this game. I have to say, with everything on the line, you got to wonder what her leash is. Just misses with a fastball. Got him waving. Angie Affleck, she homered in a previous at-bat. She strikes out here. Good pitch from Lazy, good sequencing. Here's a hanging curveball to Platarinkos. Luke, he liked it, fouled it away. This one, no, it's going to tail away from the chalk, so 2 curveballs elicit 2 soft foul balls to the right side. And a wild fastball here. Lazy hoping it had gotten anywhere else. Instead, Lackey has to dive. Shows up his center fielder for out number 2. Late dive by Jones, but may have the time. No, an infield single. Fighting Bob LaFollette. Gives Nope a 2-out opportunity. Luke had the back-to-back home runs in the 3rd and then ended up scoring most of his runs in that inning with 2 outs. There's that same sequence he got for out number 1 in this inning. The changeup gets him waving. So it's a shutdown inning for Lazy. Looking to break Hangelson even more. And he breaks him literally. Caster Curse once again. A leadoff single, but worse than that. Hangelson, he's down. He's down for the count. And you know, Luke, he may actually prefer this. The velo was starting to be ineffective. Now he's got none of it. But he falls behind. The control, the accuracy diminished as well. It's not just a question of velocity. Walks him on 4 pitches. Fast bow. This may be the opportunity to lift her. She went 4 innings, surrendered 8. Brings up Kid K. Pinch hit opportunity. 2 on. Nobody out. Strike 1. There's that curveball. That's what he's going to be looking to do with this low velocity. Could be a gigantic turning point in this game. Luke just cannot find the zone with the diminished accuracy, rather. Late on 88 is lazy. The full count pitch. Got him to wave on a change. Hit hard to Akanamawa. Goes to second. A double play. Restores a bit of control for Hengelson. Just a little bit. I mean, look, he is as hurt as you can get. Hammered by Lazy, left center field. It's got carried to the wall. Off the top of the wall, flailing out there was Gruber. That's going to get Lazy a triple. But for the time being, Lazy wishing that had a little more carry. Regardless, it's 8-4. Luke going to stick with the low velo theme, but get some control back with Ashwaubenon.
Ball outside. That's inside.
Lazy up the middle, 8-5. It's a 3-run ball game. Suddenly, folks, it's a close one after the forward looked like they were running away with it. Luke just unable to get ahead in these counts. Puts himself at Lazy's mercy. Oh my goodness, it's a laser beam and it's a 1-run game. 8-7. The response from the Black Jackals has been perfect. Here we go. Ashwaubenon shelled after 9 pitches. Her 12th pitch should end the inning. But what a job from Lazy. 3 in the third, 4 in the fourth. To get back in this thing. It's not tied yet, but basically a brand new ball game. Pack-a-punch, first man out of the pen for the Jackals. Battle of the bullpens now. Gadwall, did she get under it? It does have carry, but it's such a deep cavern out there in right center, so Yako will make the play. A scary moment for Lazy and Pack-a-Punch, but he lives to talk about it. Gonna try to pick that high and away corner, and it does get a very weak fly ball out to Lanky, so 2 down quickly. Pack-a-Punch in game 1 looked unhittable for a couple innings. It was his 3rd inning of work, I believe, where he completely fell apart. Surrendered a ton of runs. This is a 1-2-3 inning. We're already into the bottom of the 5th. A combined 15 runs. And here, Lazy, he just doesn't stop. The relentless attack continues. A leadoff single against Ashwaubenon. Luke would love, I'm sure, to bridge the gap to chase Tabuli. Here's Platarinkos with a diving stop for out number 1. To the left side, Platarinkos. Does he have a play? He's got a cannon. Just gets him. What a crazy play there. Two quick strikes to Pretzel. Luke looking to erase the leadoff single. Change up, he gets nothing. Lazy, center field. Gruber comes in on the liner. It will be a scoreless frame. And that's the day for Ashwaubenon. Gets knocked around just a little bit. Gives way to Clyde Oliver. Anybody's ball game, essentially, in the top of the 6th. Clyde Oliver off the bench. He delivers a single on a 2-0 count. So the forward, after having absolutely nothing but momentum, looking to claim it back here quickly. Pack-a-punch the specialist. He's neutralized Gruber here, whose playoff batting average has eclipsed 300. Oh, it's a bunt, and it's a dandy. Wacky Wanda with the firm throw. It took every cent of that 99 power to get Gruber at first. A little more distance down the line. Luke's got 2 on, nobody out. As it goes, Gruber advances the runner for Angie Affleck, who's in a hitter's count. Inside fastball, she turns on it. On a hop to Yakko. Clyde Oliver, not the best speed. He'll stop at third. Throw is cut off. They're at the corners. Platarinkos, he's got a solo shot in this game. And he's ahead once again, 2-0. Swings and misses, 98 miles per hour. Same spot. This is the corner Lazy's been liking to pick. Sneaks it past Luke. He'd love a ground ball. But the count runs full. And he takes a stone-cold changeup just off the plate to load the bases for who else but Fighting Bob LaFollette. Another key moment in this game. Fighting Bob. Left center field, Oinkman dives, he can't cut it off. This will clear the bases as Platarinkos comes around. The lead 11-7 forward. Fighting Bob comes through. Pack-a-punch once again neutralized by these forward bats. Another line-out double play though. Could be one momentum swing after another. That's the second line-out double play the Jackals have turned in this game. Pack-a-punch, you'd think that would be it for him. So the Jackals' first reliever is now out. Big Cheese, right-handed pinch hitter. Chase Tabuli, the K-man for the forward, is in the game. Out number 1. Quickly 2-0 to Jacko Yakko, trying to redeem himself for a subpar, to say the least, defensive performance here in this elimination game. The 3-0 swing, he had the green light. This one should drop in front of Gruber, it does. So good speed on it first for the Jackals, now down 4. A dogfight here in a potential clincher for the forward. Lazy, left center, again! He cuts the lead in half. It's 11-9. These two absolutely sparring right now. Potty mouth drills it into the glove of LaFollette. Setting us up for an all-time classic, folks. 11-9 in the bottom of the 6th. Wacky Wanda almost dinks the line there. Swing and a miss. 101 miles an hour gets the job done. But Chase Tabuli surrenders the 2-run bomb. It's 11-9. Top of the 7th now. Lazy. Gonna go with 5 head. His K-man. To face 6, 7, and 8. Early on the changeup is Gadwall. Still has the closer, Little Lackey, lurking in the pen as well. Now with K-Man, he will throw a fastball. It will run wild, and it will run very wild for ball 2. A little bit off the plate. Luke always able to take those pitches. Does he catch up to this one? He does not. 102 miles per hour. You cannot blame him. That's out number 1. Akanamawak now. The big double in this game. Behind 0-2. Lazy going to pump those fastballs with this particular pitcher. Just low. Gonna look to get him waving on a change. Patience by Luke. Went to the same spot. Luke did not bite. Back to the fastball goes 5-head. Low and away. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back Ks for the K-Man. Now Dalrymple with the pitcher spot on deck. Softly hit. Pretzel. That ends the 7th. It's a 1-2-3 inning. 4-5 head. His K-Man counterpart Tabuli back to the mound. 2 quick strikes. What does he do with his K-Man? He goes with the changeup. There's no wave. Now the fastball for a 2-2 count. 19th pitch of the day so far for Tabuli. Shallow right. In comes Affleck. It's a leadoff single for the Jackals here on the bottom of the 7th. The tying run steps to the plate, and Tabuli is tense. Early on a change. It's Larry Lanky. Late on a fastball. Pitch from Tabuli inside. Luke missing his locations with 2 strikes. It's been a theme out of the bullpen. He doesn't miss there. Freezes him up and in. Regains the mojo. Maybe regains some ammo in that arm. For out number 1. Here's the Oink Man. 2 quick strikes. With the K-Man trait now active. Where does Luke pick? He picked down and in. Lazy had him. 2 on. 1 out. The tying run at first. The 8-hole hitter, Paddle Pretzel. Another 0-2 count. Whiffer and K-Man coinciding. It's a whiff. Tabuli wins that battle. In an interesting situation here. This may force 5-head out of the game. Looks like Lazy will take the at-bat all the way. He wants that K-Man to stick in there. Even with 2 aboard, it's a gamble. Will it pay off? 2 quick strikes. A 1-2 pitch from Tabuli. Trying to go up the middle. There's Akanamawak. He was holding on the runner, and it paid off in spades. The run does not come to pass. Tabuli gets the job done, and he will be lifted now. Sheboygan Steve. Just over the glove of Cornbread Connor. Bit wild with the fastball, but Luke, he fights it off. And Sheboygan Steve off the bench gets a single. His pinch hitter's 2 for 2 in this game. Very early was Gruber. 2 quick strikes. The 20th pitch so far from 5-head. A low fastball chopped by Gruber. Would be hard to turn 2. They get him at second. On to first. Just safe. Fielder's choice, but speed on at first. Pickoff attempt. He's not going. Lots of speed. Not enough catcher arm. We have not seen Luke run in this series at all, if I'm not mistaken. Here's Affleck. Caught by Potty Mouth on the ground. Steps on first. It was a tag play at second. They don't get him in time. So a runner in scoring position with 2 down for Platarinkos. Swings through the fastball. Beautiful fastball placement on the second pitch leads to a 2-strike situation. Outfield comes shallow. High fastball. He swings and misses. He gets him to expand the zone high. And it ends the frame. It's still 11-9. Here's McCarthy. He got a 6-out save in this series already. That is the job to be done here for the Wisconsin forward. He'll get one here as Akanamawak plays it well. Brings up Cornbread Connor, who is locked in. Hammered. Akanamawak diving stop. He's got it. 2 down in the 8th. Hammered up the middle past Platarinkos and into the gap. Gruber, he's on his horse, but he will not stop it from touching the wall. A 2-out double, the tying run to the plate. Oh, thrown away! Lazy, he will take third. What is Luke doing? A mistake could lead to more. Still has a chance to get Wacky Wanda, but a dead play error. Oh my goodness, it'll get down in left field. Diving, unable to make the play is Dalrymple. It's a one-run game as Wanda gets into first. That run maybe probably scores anyway from second. So I don't think the error mattered a whole lot, but it does make the fielder tense, I would think.
Ball inside.
So now 11-10 is your score. Bear Jones ahead 3-0. This is all transpired with 2 down. Strike 1. Full count pitch. He just took that off the outside edge for a walk. Luke thought he had the looking K. And now the velocity coming down on McCarthy. I don't know if a 6-out save is in the cards. All he's looking to do right now is get this hold. He's already surrendered 1 run with the 2-out rally, and now Larry Lanky with a big chance. Lifted. Left center. Dalrymple back. He leaps. It's off the wall. This game is tied, and Lazy takes the lead. Lanky, he comes through. It's a 1-run game once again, this time in favor of the Jackals. A slugfest for the ages. Folks, 93 batting ego. As Lazy hammers another one, Gruber has to race back there. He makes the catch. All of a sudden, the save situation is flipped into the hands of Lazy. He must get 3 outs. With 5 head who's locked in, does have 24 pitches, however, and a tough part of the order, the middle part. Fighting Bob early, changeup, strike 1. Strike 2, activates K-Man. He'll go high, or will, yes, he'll go up and in above the zone. This is the strikeout pitch from the 8th. Doesn't get him this time. This one, sailing over the plate, popped up by Luke. Shallow right, Lanky makes the catch. Now Nope to the plate. Outside fastball, swing and a miss. Luke, he gets aboard. The tying run is over there at first. Curious to see if he has speed on the bench he can utilize. He takes a pause probably for that reason. He will upgrade the speed. It's not a whole lot, but it is more. Looks probably about double. Here's Gadwall. Swing and a miss. 5 head, looking for a heroic outing from the pen. Just misses. Just misses again. Stone Cold takes with the pressure on the line. Gadwall, strike 2. Lazy picking away at the low and away corner with fastballs. Another. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Akanamawak, the last hope for the forward in game 5. Swings the first pitch, changeup over to Pretzel. Lazy stays alive. A stay of execution for the ages. What a game. It's now a 3-2 series advantage. It was 3-0 for Luke. They will get to game 6 here shortly, folks. I'll let them know. But what a contest we just witnessed. Luke, multiple chances, up big. It was 8-0 early, reminiscent of the other half of the semifinals. Lazy, he stormed back and ends up winning, both players with double-digit runs. What does game 6 have in store for us? Does Lazy do the unthinkable and force the game 7? Or is Luke going right back to that World Series for the first time since season 10? Step away for just a moment, folks. Let them know they're good to go. We'll get to the motor yard quickly here soon for game 6. Welcome back, folks, to the Motor Yard. A foul ball for strike one. It's game 6 of the XBL semifinals. Luke Archer getting out number 1 there on the soft line out. He once led 3 games to none. Lazy has won the last 2. I've been told multiple times that a best of 7 reverse sweep has never happened in the XBL. A win here would set us up for such a thing. And it's Candice Lauderberry. She got most of the job done in game number 1. Granted, it was the bats of the forward that had to do the heavy lifting in game number 1. Interesting strategy, pouring out the low velo here, perhaps saving some high velo for a potential 7th game. Granted, if you're Luke, the focus is here and now. It was a 1-2-3 inning for Luke, and that one's through the glove of Pretzel. Or first inning defensive woes. Lazy spins the wheel. I would too. Good speed on it first. Lazy holds the ball just a second. Here's Angie Affleck having a big series. Fastball, shredded. Left center, Yakko can't make the play. Coming around is Gruber, a quick lead once again for the forward here at the Motor Yard. Platarenko's first pitch attacking, fouls it away. Daydream Lullaby is the right-handed starter getting the call in another elimination game. 3rd in a row for Lazy. Luke the one playing with house money, but I'm surely starting to get a little tense for him, especially losing the previous game in which he led 8-0. That's a strikeout there against Platarenkos. Brings up Fighting Bob. Swing and a miss brings Fighting Bob to a 1-2 count. Gets him again. Big strikeout there. Looking to strand Angie Affleck at second after she knocked in the first run of the game. Here's Nope on a line to Jones, and she will strand Affleck, but Affleck knocks in Gruber for the first run of the game. First lead of the game. Long way to go. And Lauderberry has to be the one to deliver them. Season 10 World Series hero, even if the Mallards and Luke Archer did not win that series. Candice Lauderberry picking up 3 victories. All 3 of those World Series victories for the Mallards. Changeup outside taken nicely by Lazy. Wacky Wanda finds herself in a full count. The Keita trade has been active. Doesn't affect the accuracy. That's what Luke cares about most. Past Akanamawak for our leadoff single. Can't get that one past Akanamawak. He leaps. Makes the play. Wanda got back safely, so still a runner at first. 1 down. Here's Larry Lanky, who got it done late in Game 5 with his back to the wall. Beautiful changeup floated up and in near the chin. That's the second out. Caught Lazy peeking. Holds the ball just for a second there. Does Luke sharply hit over to the hot corner. There's Nope. He's been reliable as ever this series. And despite the leadoff single, nothing comes to pass. We're into the bottom of the second. Gwendolyn Gadwall up. Popped up. Some indecision on who's going to take it there from Lazy, but he has all day to get there. Out number 1. A wild fastball to Akanamawak. Outside. Lazy gonna try and get that curve maybe too low. Good exit velocity from Luke, but he's a bit too ahead of it. So it's a foul ball. Now he faces some heat. And he can't handle it. Out number 2. Followed by a line out from Dalrymple. So, despite giving up 1 in the first rather quickly, it's a very efficient second inning for Lazy. They go down 1, 2, 3. Gets the bats back out there for the Jackals. Popped up, right field. Towards that tall wall, but not even close. Affleck's there. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Exactly what Luke is looking for with a starter like Lauderberry. She's locked in now. The accuracy above 99. Here's Jacko Yakko. 2-1 is the count. He's got 4 home runs in this postseason. Strike 2. The payoff pitch to Yakko. Over the head of Nope. Almost thought he was going to climb the ladder and make that play. Instead, it is a 2-out knock for Yakko. Passes the torch to Connor. It was locked in to end game number 5. Of course, Mojo resets the XBL. Well hit to dead center, but getting caught up in the wind perhaps. So it's out to Gruber for out number 3. 2-out single is stranded out there. Candace Lauderberry, remember folks, she had a 2-run home run in game number 1. Hitting that right center field gap in Apple Field, similar to where we saw Platarinko's go yard. She pops it up, shallow right. Lanky has time to run, gets there. Gruber may have gotten a curveball to torch there. He was just a bit off on that one. The table setter for the forward, hitting .309 in the playoffs. Beautiful take on a changeup. Runs the count full. The fastball low and away. Swing and a miss. Luke looked like he was looking for something else. Didn't get it. 2 down. Angie Affleck hitting 415 in the playoffs. Has the outside pitch trait. That's where Lazy went. Now going inside and surrenders a single in front of Yakko. So a 2-out knock. The ever dangerous Platarinkos, the switch hitter, batting from the left side. Affleck on first, has good speed. Lazy senses that, holds the ball, delivers strike 1. Trying to pick that spot again, he misses. Hammers the fastball. There's Pretzel. He reaches above his head, makes the play. For out number 3. Don't think that was headed to the gap regardless. Looked like it would have been cut off by the left fielder, but doesn't matter because it was caught by the shortstop for out number 3. That brings up Lazy with his bats. What a stop from Nope. He has a good arm. Big out number 1 in the 4th. That ball was scorched over there. Luke with the reaction time to get on his belly there. This one may not come back. That is a line drive shot if I've ever seen it. Wow. Off the brick wall. 443 is the tail of the tape, and that ties the game. Wacky Wanda.
The second baseman, number 5.
So Lauderberry, her first big mistake, followed by another, as this one's down the line into the wall. Dalrymple gets it, but it won't be quick enough. Lazy's into second with a 1-out double. Back-to-back extra base hits could be leading to a big push here from the Black Jackals. Goes after the curve, squirts it up the middle, stopped by Platarinkos, has a good arm, will not get him. Had to be dug out by LaFollette, but don't believe would have been safe anyway. So they're at the corners for Oinkman. Luke looking to be careful here. Looking for a ground ball. Lazy takes strike 1 low and away. The 3-1, very good competitive pitch. Runs the count full, fouled away. Spoiled a good changeup there, did Lazy. Goes after the fastball, he's late. Big strikeout for Lauderberry. So now Pretzel must get it done with the pitcher spot looming. Luke not pitching around, however, gets strike one. Waves on a change. The Kata trait. The curveball softly hit. And the solo shot will be the only run of the inning. They were on the corners with one out. Luke bears down to keep the game tied, but the game is tied. Thanks to Wacky Wanda. Luke trying to go the other way with that firm fastball, unable to get it past Potty Mouth. Now out to Yakko. Very quickly, 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. Game flying right along. 1-1 is your score. Gadwall, she goes after the first pitch. Might have been a 4-pitch inning. Lazy will take that. He wants to reclaim the offensive momentum. Daydream Lullaby going to take an at-bat. And almost takes off Lauderberry's head. She earns herself a single. Further padding her locked-in mojo. That's good insurance there for her. Lauderberry had locked-in mojo in the previous inning. Ooh, Yakko wants that one back. Left center field, splitting the gap. Dalrymple, he made a weird route on it. Gruber may get to it first. Lazy, he's going to score a run here. It'll be an RBI double. The Black Jackals take the lead in the 5th. Hammered right field, tall wall, will it hold? It's gone into the first row. Here come the Jackals. They want game 7. It's only a 3-run lead for now, but they look alive versus Lauderberry. Here's Potty Mouth. There's still nobody out in this inning. He may go back to back. We've seen it once. We'll see it again. It's gone. Here he comes. 372 feet into the bullpen from Potty Mouth. The leash for Lauderberry, very long. Perhaps the pitcher spot due up soon. She is tense. She's thrown 65 pitches and another single up the middle. There is just nothing fooling Lazy right now. And now she's rattled. A decent situation went from decent to much worse if you're Luke Archer. Lazy in command and looking to do more damage. This could be the double play he desperately needs. Akanamawak turns it, and it is. Rescues Candace from the rattled mojo back to tense. You would have to think this is a situation where Luke just needs one more out from her. May not get it. This one has some carry. Gruber has to race back. He makes the play in front of the Pyramid Investments advertisement. And that'll end the frame. Akanamawak, followed by Dalrymple, and then the pitcher spot. This is going to be a line out, though, for out number 1. 4 runs, of course. Nothing we haven't seen Luke overcome in this series alone, let alone in seasons past. Dalrymple trying to split that right side of the infield, but there's Potty Mouth and the cover by Lullaby for out number 2. With 2 down, Lauderberry takes the at-bat. Looks like Luke just doesn't want to burn a pinch hitter with nobody aboard and 2 down. I'd be shocked if she came out to pitch. She may just earn herself a hit. She may earn herself more. Oikman has to dive. He can't make the play. It's going to be a double for Candace Lauderberry, her second extra base hit of this series. Who needs a pinch hitter when you have that? Does activate the RBI dud trait, however. The outfield comes shallow again. Luke going to try and power swing his way through it. Oh, beautiful change. Freezes Luke. The 0-2 is a high curveball, foul away. Lullaby still locked in. Goes after that one down the line. There's Potty Mouth. Doesn't have to flip it. He takes it himself. That ends the 5th. Just 4 hits surrendered to the forward thus far. Lauderberry staying in the game. On a line. Affleck dives early. Fortunate for her that it didn't get past her. May get past everyone. No, Lauderberry alertly cuts it off. Could have been yet another mistake on a dead play. Softly over to Nope. No line out double play there, but does get out number one. Daydream Lullaby will stay in. She singled last time up. She's dealing on the mound right now. There goes the runner. Throw down from Gadwall. Not in time. Good jump from Lazy. There's a steal. We haven't seen many in the series. Another hit from Lullaby into center. Gruber. Cut off. No, out to Gadwall. And sails it again. Oh, what just happened? Angie Affleck with the cutoff of the year. Luke letting the frustration get to him, and it almost cost him a 6th run. Still in danger. Quickly 1-2 to Yakko. Runner goes. Throw goes to third, sensing the double steal, but it's not happening. So now a 2-2 count to Yakko. The curveball chopped over to the third baseman. This time he doesn't make the play. Definitely a judgment call as to whether or not he had to dive. I think he probably did, but he doesn't make the play. They're still at the corners. The wheels falling off of Lauderberry quickly. How long is the leash? Runner goes again. Throw goes down from Gadwall. In the dirt, Akanamawak makes the tag. Lazy with a base running mistake and a good play from Gadwall and Akanamawak. So now there's 2 down. The count's still 3-1 though. Ball 4. The runner replaced over there with 2 down. Bun Bun's potty mouth. He's got a shot to deliver a crushing blow. Chase Tabuli. With a 5-run deficit, he is in now to keep it right there. On a line, that will end the frame. 1 comes in for the Jackals. Could have been a lot more. Both players perhaps kicking themselves for the current state of the game. Luke looking to get that timing back versus Daydream Lullaby, who has been excellent. Just 4 hits surrendered. A high fastball. Does not get the chase. Thinking about what he wants to do now. Another high fastball, this time away. No dice. Now low. Goes after it. Gets the single. That one sailed through the second baseman. Not sure if he meant to click LB or not. That was bizarre. Brings up Platarinkos. Looking to start clawing back at a 5-run deficit. It's been 5 innings since Luke scored. It was back in the first. 0-2. Platarinkos tailing away from Yakko. It is down and to the wall. Here comes Affleck. Platarinkos should have 3. 6-2. A runner on third. The forward not done yet in game 6. First crack in the armor of Daydream Lullaby since the first inning. Cornbread Connor comes to the plate. There's no play. Safe everywhere. They're at the corners. Luke with good base running. Lazy perhaps kicking himself. He didn't just take the out. And now, nope. Delivering into the gap. 1 is in. It's 6-3. Stopped by Yakko somewhat. If it gets to the wall, it saves a run. So in a sense, he does save one. But they're at second and third. Here come the forward. Gadwall now. They're aggressive. Getting the job done here in the 6th. 2 have come across and threatening for more. 2 quick strikes. On the ground, Pretzel. This time he does take the safe out, but a run scores, an RBI ground out for Gadwall. So now Akanamawak with Dalrymple on deck. And Lullaby starting to slow down significantly. Lazy, he has a deep bullpen. You gotta wonder when it will be exercised. All of a sudden, folks, it's a 1-run game. Akanamawak delivers. 6-5, your score. Now Dalrymple. Looking to get aboard, especially with Tabuli on deck. The reliever. Ball 1. Some tense pitches from Lullaby. Swing and a miss, though. Gets herself back to neutral to face Tabuli. Oh, will he take him out? Could be a gamble. He wants a big at-bat here with Julio White. Had the grand slam in game 1. His K-Man flamethrower now out of the game. He will trust his low-velocity players. Just outside. Julio White hammers to left. Oink man cannot make the play. Just pixels shy of a sliding grab. Resets the top of the order. David Gruber now. He is the RBI dud facing a specialist. That may get him out of the game. Smart move from Lazy to wait for that moment. Sheboygan Steve now. Two best bench bats have been engaged, but Sheboygan Steve delivers! All the way to the wall. We are tied. Luke, he will make a decision here. Rounding third. Jones to the plate. The forward take the lead. Sheboygan Steve with a 2 RBI double. Pack-up punch is tense. Just 2 pitches in. The third one was a strike. The fourth, another. Not the K-Man. The tough out trade activates, and Affleck is late, but the damage done. It's a 7-6 ball game now in favor of the forward. Granted, their dangerous K-Man has only thrown 1 pitch in this, or rather to 1 batter in this game, and he's out. That, of course, being Tabuli. So Chance Lauderberry Jr. now, as well as Ashwabanon waiting back there. Those are the 2 low-velocity relievers for the forward. They also have McCarthy, the high-velocity closer. Trying to piece 9 outs together. With a 1-run lead, the locked-in Wacky Wanda steps up. Oh my goodness. Got a change up to Pound. Pounded it foul. Oh, a fastball just misses. Lauderberry Jr. with the Kata. Doesn't want to lose her. Foul ball. Good at bat from Lazy. He's working it. And he works a walk. That pitch non-competitive. Low. She is aboard at first. The tying run. Lazy looking to see the ball well out of Chance Lauderberry Jr.'s hand. Big strike 2. Gonna come in a little slower now. Almost fights the changeoff into left field. Hammers the fastball into right field. Through that hole. Runners at second and first. Nobody out. Looking for a ground ball. It's firmly hit past the glove of Platarinkos. Affleck fires it in. Lazy testing the gun to the plate. We're tied. Gutsy send there. Not the natural center fielder, granted. I believe she does still have a strong arm playing out of position. This could be another run, and it will. Affleck looking to just make 1 out there. Throw goes into second. It's a sac fly, and the lead flips again. Lauderberry Jr. unable to get a hold in this inning. Top of the 7th. At the motor yard. There goes the runner. Gadwal's throw. Not in time. Lazy playing much more aggressively on the base paths than Luke. This is going to be out number 2 as Akanamawak makes the play. Pack a punch. Does he stay? Does he trust 5-head in subsequent innings? He does. So Kid K gets the call. Swings first pitch foul. Popped it up. And Kid K is retired, but the damage done again. I've said that quite a bit tonight, haven't I? Here's 5-head into the game. 2 just came across for the Jackals, but the most dangerous part of this order is up. The right-handed K-Man delivers a changeup. He's early. This is Game 6 of the XBL semifinals, a best-of-7 contest to see who goes to the World Series. Luke and his forward, they were up 3-0. The last 2 have been decided by Lazy, or have been won by Lazy, rather. That was a single of the leadoff variety, bringing up Fighting Bob with a runner aboard. Lazy gets where he wants to be, which is with the K-Man trait. Tried to sink that change up below the plate. Luke wanted none of it. Now the count runs full. So K-Man and Composed are active. And the full count pitch. Ooh, ball 4. He got Luke to swing at it. Granted, he spoiled it off. May have been ball 4 there as well, but just too fast. Probably 102 was the call on the gun. And it's out number 1. Lazy navigating ever so carefully. Two premier hitters in Super Mega Baseball 3 duking it out. We saw an all-time classic there in Game 5. This one's shaping up well as well. Out number 2. Luke fakes the tag up, goes back. Gadwall now. Lazy, efficient on the corners. Trying to go up the middle. Jones stops it. Gadwall doesn't have the speed. And Lazy's through 7. He's got the lead. Goes back to the plate. Ball inside to Jacko Yako. On a line, Platarinkos plays it on a hop. 1 down. The first 3 games of this series, Luke did an excellent job taming these bats. Looked very comfortable. The last couple games, it just has not been the same. Platarinkos unable to get to this one. Another 2-out hit for Lazy, looking to pile on. The power very high for Wacky Wanda. She's looking to get under something here. Swing and a miss. Only 1 home run in the playoffs for Wacky Wanda. Platarinkos, he stops it. May have saved a run there. To the 8th we go. The bottom of the 8th. 8, 9, and 1. Luke would love to get on base for the pitcher spot, and he will. Akanamawak, he's been a rock on both sides of the ball. But Luke may not have the pinch hitters. I'm sorry, the pitcher spot still on deck. Here's Dalrymple, not to be overshadowed. It will be an interesting decision, though. I don't believe he has many pinch hitters left, but 2 are aboard. Could just be a sacrifice situation. If he can take a lead here, it would bring up a save situation in the 9th. May have 1 person left, and he does. Cheesehead. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Huge at bat. 5 head versus Cheesehead. Battle of the heads leads to a K-man situation. Does he trust the fastball? The outfield comes shallow. It's in the plate. Oh, swing and a miss. Lazy flirting with danger there. He survives, leading to Sheboygan Steve. Steve has already delivered in this game. He stays in the game defensively and gets another try. Hanging curve. Hammered. Center field Yako. Plays it on a hop. Almost got past him. The throw coming to the plate. It's a gun, but we're tied. Sheboygan Steve, 3 RBIs late in this game. Here's Affleck. Hammered right field. Deep to the wall. It clears it. It's a 3-run lead late for the forward. Luke Archer out of his mind right now. He's ahead 11-8. A pitch to Platarinkos. He's trying to go back-to-back, but softly hit. Lanky, he has to go back. He does make the play. 2 down in the 8th. Fighting Bob LaFollette now. After a crushing blow from Angie Affleck. The bottom of the order sets the table once again. And they set the table for McCarthy. He needs 3 outs to send the forward to the World Series. Strike 1. Three quick strikes, and he's down. Larry Lanky. To Akanamawak. 2 down. The forward. 1 out away. Joseph McCarthy. On a line, left field, and Luke is moving forward to the XBL World Series for the first time since Season 10. The kid slays the giant, and he's moving on. A show of dominance, a beautiful series between these 2 competitors. What more can you really say? The series ends in Game 6 after it looked like Luke had a sweep potentially lined up to go. That did not happen. He won in 6. He He won convincingly, and that's how this series goes. Thought for a second, maybe we'd see Lazy take that 6th game and force the 7th. If that was the case, we were going to try, Dwayne and I, we were going to try to set up a Game 7 night where we would have had both halves of the bracket play their Game 7s back to back. Luke says, absolutely not. I want my ticket now. He gets it. An opponent strikes fear into absolutely everybody, has just been vanquished by Luke. Something he'll always be proud of, I'm sure. And to Lazy, of course, he showed why he is the proverbial GOAT. That grit, that comeback potential, leaving. I'm sure the doubt was creeping into Luke's mind all throughout games 4, 5, and 6. But in the end, it's the clutch hitting late, the rallying ability of Luke. Aflac got to be the series MVP. Multiple home runs, tons of RBIs, and a 3-run homer late to seal the deal. The save comes out from McCarthy rather quickly. The bullpen did a decent job there in Game 6 to seal it for the forward. And once again, Luke Archer moving on. So, the Wisconsin forward are your first participant in Season 13's World Series. Their opponent will be determined this weekend. We do not have a specific day planned. We do know it will be this weekend. There will be a Game 7 broadcast covering Game 7 of the semifinals between Weavers Beavers, it's my team of course, and the Chicago Blues Astronauts Coupon. The winner of that Game 7 will now be playing Luke Archer. Of course, he's the 5 seed. He will be the away seed for games for the alternating games in that World Series, depending no matter who he plays. But I'm sure he's not thinking about that right now. He is going to the World Series for a chance to take a championship off of either myself or Astronaut. Of course, that's TBD. If you're in the Discord, you'll be notified as soon as you know, or as soon as we know, rather, when that game will be played. If you're not in the Discord, you'll want to join to get updates on that. You just got to scroll down and click the link or ask around in chat. With that being said, keep your eyes peeled for Game 7 of the other half of the bracket. Congratulations to Luke Archer, moving on to the World Series, and GG's, of course, to the GOAT, Lazy himself, falling to the kid. No shame in that. An excellent hitter, both of them, really, of course. But just turning it up a notch in this series. He was vanquished in 5 games last season by Lazy. Wasn't all that competitive. Couple of the games were close. But this series ended up being an all-timer. Some excellent games, excellent play, and Luke comes out on top. I've been Weaver for Prez, riding solo for you tonight. I appreciate you all hanging out, watching the games. This channel will be live again soon this weekend to cover the rest of the semifinals. The AAA semifinals are also in the scheduling phase. We know Oxbox versus Fireball Max is one of the matchups. We're in the scheduling phase, like I said, with that one. The other half of that bracket still playing out. As soon as we know those, of course, we will notify you guys. We'll let you know when they're being played, and we'll get them casted. I believe that's all I have for you tonight. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Have a great weekend if we don't see you here again. Weaver out.